Today we're building a viewer suggested engine. Can you build a 1.5 liter engine that makes as much power as possible? So let's start at the bottom end and let's see where this video goes. So we're starting with a billet steel crank, a forged heavy rods, forged heavy pistons, the whole 9 yards when it comes to the rotating assembly. Also we're going to use a quar starter, that's on plus 15. We're going to use the twin turbo setup later, so we're starting with a single turbo to see how much power we can make. And we're running it on nitromethane, and all quality starters are on plus 15. A tubular race header, no cats, no mufflers, we don't need any of that where we're going. The regular run of the mill engine, for at least for high horsepower that is. For power goals I'm hoping to stay around 1000 to 2500 horsepower. I think that is very possible with this engine. As you might recall, we have built a V6 that makes a whole crap load of power, which was a very successful video a little while ago. So thank you for everybody who's been watching since then, but anyway. And of course, if you have any viewer suggested engines or any type of engine you would love to see, do let me know down below. I love reading you guys' comments, because they make my day, and well, I love making engines. That's just simply how things are. Back to our engine build. As you can see here, I'm just quickly fixing all the little problems that sometimes happen when you build engines like these, because you make a whole lot of power, these things tend to happen, come or present themselves rather, in a sense, which I absolutely love to see where we can push things. So we are well on our way to 2000 horsepower, which is very surprising considering that this is only 1.5 liters in displacement, which will be a interesting engine to see what's the final tally on the price. I've been seeing there's a metrical price and I've not measured it too much. So maybe we can see if we can make a low buck high horsepower engine, something like a 350 with a proper blower kit, or a 350 with some good heads or something like that. And yes, I'm an old school Mustang guy, and yes, I'm an old school engine guy too. I love all things old muscle correlated. Carburetors are sort of my thing. I've messed with many carberator things in my life, so which is quite surprising. Which yeah. And also do let me know what's your favorite 60s 70s muscle car, because my personal favorite is the Boss 302 or the Shelby GT500, the original. So those things are awesome. But anyway, too much rambling. As you can see, we've got 2400 horsepower, which is awesome. Absolutely the best, only the best, only the best. For my wonderful viewers, that's horsepower that is. Now note, I'm not going to push this engine extremely hard. I am going to try and hit my power goal, which we just did. But I'm also going to make it somewhat, in a sense, usable, in air quotes. Which is not very interesting, per se. But I like to make engines interesting. For myself, that is. And to make something that's this high horsepower is damn crazy, so to speak. And then the other thing is, this video is going out Wednesday, probably when you're watching this. I have another video coming on, when is it, Friday. And that engine is going to involve a V6 from a particular German brand, which makes a whole bunch of horsepower, but we'll see. And as you can see there, we reach my power goal well beyond the normal reach. So I'm just going to make it more usable, because that's not very usable, because it's making max power at, well, RPM is pretty much tapped out. So it's not really usable in air quotes, because let's be honest, this engine will never be usable. Unless I take it down to about 1000 horsepower, then it would be usable, but outside of that, not really usable. Phew, that's a lot of usables in one sentence. Wow! And anyway, this thing is making good power, so I think I'm going to move over to doing dyno runs. So we're going to do 2 dyno runs, one looking at this wonderful beast, and one seeing what it sounds like. I do hope it's good, but one way to find out. Let's go. Holy cow, this thing sounds absolutely insane. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, do hit that subscribe button and also hit that like button for good measure. Anyways guys, that's all from me for today. Enjoy the rest of your wonderful day. Bye bye.